What can you say? So now I'm back before we get to it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, as you always. Watch the full video.
They say Boot Gang walked so famous Richard could run.
It's a whole lot of gas! What you wanna do, bro? Hey, what's that on you? What's that on you, bro? What's that on you, bro? Oh, what's that on you, bro? Oh, man. Oh.
I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie. Even though he don't like seeing the images of him no more, but I ain't gonna lie. When he was doing this, bro had the internet on lock. Not saying he should go back to it because hey, a lot of the antics was a little extra, and you already know a lot of people ain't playing that. So therefore, yeah, it's a good thing that he stopped and hey, he elevated his life. Therefore, hey, it was a great change. But the Boom Gang era, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy. He had the internet on lock, bro. It'd be crazy when you be seeing certain people who had the internet on lock and then they end up changing, their lifestyle somewhat. Like, if y'all was seeing when depending on where you at, in LA, when I can't even say their names because of the names, but Pretty 304 and Fine 304, y'all know what I'm talking about. When they had it, bruh, they had the internet on lock too. Like I think they was probably like semi or somewhat after him, or probably somewhat during the same era. But bruh, they had the internet on lock. It was crazy. Every single day it was something different.
Gang, gang. That purified by your graciousness, we may be.
He walked in the church.
She said turn it off.
Yes, get out.
She said turn it off.
Bull gang, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, on King David, since I was a kid, I was always scared of dogs.
On King David, y'all know who the f I am, shorty? King David, stop playing with me, shorty. Ooh, oh yeah, on my dead homies. You're not my dead homies. I'm gonna do you. Oh yeah. Stop tweaking with me on King Dave. You're not even cut like that before I take your pipe.
What's up, everybody? It's 1090J.
Like
I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on the series of events that led up to famous Richard being indicted by the feds. When it comes to Florida, not many places can top the madness. And then there's Chicago. 25-year-old Richard Sharp, aka Famous Richard, would fall somewhere between the line of troll and comedian.
How B always said, it's always a motherfucker uglier than you, shorty. So just appreciate life. King David, ain't that bright guy?
You right. He got that.
Excuse me, sir. No, trespassing, get out of here.
Get out.
Get out. Get out.
No, you just came to your last time, bro.
Trespassing, you
Okay,
have to
today,
leave.
I'm not
You're
Kanye.
trespassing, you have to leave.
Oh, King David, shorty. Oh, King David. Oh, King David, shorty.
Gaining fame for his wild antics, he'd move out of Chicago, travel into the more luxurious state of New Jersey. Richard was now close enough to where he'd be able to make content in none other than New York City and be safely outside of the madness that is Chicago. Now, he wasn't necessarily pranking the people of New York. He was running down on one of New York's most notorious gangs, the NYPD. Famous Richard was literally going viral for pressing cops for their guns, and Instagram was loving it. The New York Post would even write an article stating NYPD searching for armed rapper trying to take cops' guns, and the NYPD would file an intelligence alert warning the city about Famous Richard. He'd do it.
Well, look, I can't say this for 100% fact, but I'm gonna just say it was just joking, bruh. He was just joking. Who's like, bruh? I mean, I can't even say who really would do that because somebody would be crazy enough to do it, especially in today's time. But like on the normal side of things, who would be wild enough to really walk up with the phone, recording himself, saying it to a cop, and actually try to take it? Come on, man. Come on.
A few harmless pranks, come across celebrities, and his career seemed to be on a steady rise. But NYC isn't all glamour and glitz. It's streets, bricks, and projects. And within those streets and projects are the gangs of New York. Now, coming from Chicago, Famous Richard was no stranger to gangs and has an alleged tie to the Black Disciples himself. But many from Chicago would criticize his roots to the city, claiming he grew up somewhere in Minnesota. Richard would take to Instagram with his birth certificate, proving he was not only born in Roseland Hospital in Chicago, but that he's from the Hunnits.
Oh, King David, stop trolling me, man. Was born in Roseland Hospital, gang. I am from the Hunnits, gang.
People be making it seem like that really means something. If you look, now I'm not on here. This part is not to promote the street kings. I'm gonna say that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But just because you come from a different state, a different country, a different part of the world, and then now you come over here, and you was, let's say you came when, hey, you was kid, 5, 6, 8, 10, whatever. Now you're there. Hey, 15, 16. Hey, now you're 25. Bruh, you've been there for years. And if you, yeah, not to promote it, but if the street team, if they love you, bruh, why does it matter where you was born? That's irrelevant.
I am from the Hunnits, gang. Stop trolling me,
You wasn't born over there.
Located in
Why
the
are you
Roseland
sliding for
neighborhood
this
on the
nigga?
south side, the Wild Hunnits got its nickname from the street numbers and the high level of crime. It's unknown how long Famous Richard lived in the area, but he definitely has roots in Chicago as his brother fell victim to the streets. On June 3rd, 2024, Chicago PD would respond to shots fired on Merrill Ave. This was the heart of Paxtown, an area based around 71st and Paxton, controlled by gangster disciples. Arriving on scene, officers would find 26-year-old Joshua Sharp, who was more commonly known as Lil Josh, the older brother of Famous Richard. Josh had been shot multiple times to the body and once in the forehead, leaving him to be pronounced dead at the scene. A witness would tell police they saw Josh on the ground when the suspect ran up, opening fire into his body before running off. Lil Josh was another rapper whose career went nowhere, and he can be seen in a throwback freestyle with two GDs very famous in Chicago drill history, Taekwon World TB and Taekwon World Poppy. All three of them would die from headshots in separate shootings.
Wow.
As soon as it became known Josh was dead,
that's crazy.
various gangsters in Chicago would start dissing Josh, including NLMB and the Bloodhounds. With the dissing of his dead brother, Famous Richard would fire back, dissing NLMB's dead members. But he was doing so from the safety of another city. Richard would take it a step further when he created the Quando Rondo Challenge.
Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV. This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
The video was a recreation of Quando.
I never even seen that. That's disrespect. Bro, that is, hey, since I just did it, and I got this comment the other day. People, when I do these type of videos, and you see me end up laughing or smirking, I'm not laughing or smirking at the situation of somebody being unalive. I'm not laughing at that. It happens. It's just something I do. I can't stop myself from doing it. But just know that, because I got that comment, and I low-key felt offended, because it's like, what? Like, bro, hold up. I'm never that type of dude to laugh at this type of situation. Like, that's a very traumatic moment right there, bro. Why would I laugh at that?
Witnessing his cousin's murder, the very same murder Lil Durk is charged with ordering. But again, Richard is from Chicago, where dissing the dead.
Hey, speaking on Durk, ain't it crazy that, I mean, at least from my part of social media, the people and the people that I'm following in the post that I see, why is nobody saying free Durk? You don't see nobody saying that. When it came to anybody else, everybody, not saying it's wrong for you to say it, but you even see people say free Melly. I don't see nobody. I mean, it was probably one or two artists that did a concert or performance or something. They said it, but other than that, nobody is saying free Durk. That's crazy.
is as normal as making them dead. But in New York, Richard would quickly find the attention he sought.
Let a nigga play with me out here, gang. On King David. Let a nigga in New York play with me, gang. On King David, nigga. Y'all know, nigga, come on, gang. Ain't nobody gonna play with me, I want a nigga to play with me, I be waiting on
2 hours later.
Love y'all, folks. On King David, folks. That page is backdoor me, for I love y'all on BD, folks. Motherfucker just shot me, folks.
A lot of speculation came as to if he was really shot or was he just clout chasing.
But
the news would confirm the shooting did actually take place.
Tonight, police are searching for the 2 people responsible for a shooting in Brooklyn. It happened in Bushwick off Central Avenue near Palmetto Street. Officers found a 25-year-old man grazed by...
See, look, people got to understand, look, again, like I said in the beginning, or the middle part of this video, not promoting the street team stuff, bro. Hey, it's not beneficial to your health or to your pockets. It's time to let it go. It's time to let it go, brother. The street team stuff was the dumbest thing black people ever came up with, bro. And we was the one that came up with it. That was the dumbest thing we ever did. Dumbest thing we ever did. People. And then doing that, if this happened after he did that video, bro. Again, like how I don't know if y'all was ever told it or you ever seen it in a movie. You know how in movies people will tell the young dude coming into Sally jail or when he's about to go to jail, don't go in there acting like you're tough. Because if you go in there acting like you're tough, somebody's going to test it. When you act like you're tough on the internet, somebody's going to come test that. Don't do that. That's not beneficial towards your health or your pockets.
A bullet to the head. He was rushed to a hospital in stable condition. Police say 2 men got away on a moped.
It ain't beneficial, bro. It ain't worth it.
Famous Richard wouldn't be himself if he didn't make light of the situation, and he turned his own hospital release into a skit. In the skit, you can clearly see where Richard was grazed, as he has a patch with stitches on the back of his head. New York Crip Gino Rax would take the Instagram calling out Famous Richard, claiming he ratted.
Yo, hold up. Yo, Rich, you know you just ratted, right? You was a rat. You just dry snitch. Stop ratting on niggas on Please Don't Lack, mud. What you talking about? You lucky niggas caught you before I got to court you, you heard?
Pressing niggas while you're at work. It's crazy, bruh. It's crazy. You're at work. Now, mind you, work don't mean nothing. Hey, you got to get your money, right? But I understand it. But that is wild, bruh. He literally has the work hat on. It's literally on his head right now. You clearly see the work hat on his head. And it look like, never mind, I ain't finna point on that because if y'all don't see, y'all don't see. But that's wild, my boy. That is wild. That is truly wild. You about to lose your job over pressure. Nigga, hell no.
Gino would then share a screen recording of his DMs arguing with Richard, who said nobody ever did anything to him.
No nigga ever grazed me. I didn't even get grazed on King David, nigga. When I hit the gate, when I jumped over the gate, I hit my head on the gate, on my brother grave. When the police came, that's the first thing they seen. So they thought they seen blood, they thought I would graze you. Goofy.
How you do that?
You an internet nigga on King
jumped
David,
over it.
on bro grave. Niggas really, hey, you hear me? I really did call niggas from y'all hood and belt to their ass, gang. On my brother grave, I just got your location to your job. On King David, I'm gonna knock you out and wake you back up. On my brother grave, your ass gonna be
what are you doing?
So whether or not he got shot, we don't know, as it's common for rappers to deny it so the shooters don't feel accomplished. But we do know shots were fired, and Richard damn near died after being lured into Bushwick. So almost getting his head took off before the new year, the feds would knock his head off less than 2 weeks into 2025. On January 10th, Richard would be taken into custody and indicted on possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. The feds would allege 1 month after Richard's brother was killed, Richard possessed a 9mm Beretta with a defaced serial number and an extended magazine holding 25 rounds. Richard, or someone close to him, would take to Instagram stating he needs a federal lawyer and he'd call upon his fans and supporters for help. But with the feds, there isn't much that can be done. Unless Richard has Zay Osama money and can get the same lawyer who got Zay 14 months in prison for a Glock with a switch, then Richard can expect to get something around 4 years in federal prison. Whether it was his brother's death mixed with the paranoia from the dissing Richard did, or he just kept it on him, knowing he was playing a risky game in New York, Famous Rich's career has officially been put on standby and could quite possibly be ended as he awaits federal prosecution. Now with the internet,
it ain't no good. It's the internet. Like he gonna get a phone in there.
A gladiator ring, right? The fucking Coliseum. That's what the internet has become, because the consumers, the people that's watching, they want more and more and more. They want riskier shit, more dangerous shit. You're pussy if you don't do this. You're a bitch if you don't do that. And then when you do it, you're stupid, you're dead. And then they're in your comments saying, ha ha ha.
That's what I be saying. People like fellas, like really think about this. You're proving yourself to another nigga. Don't that sound crazy? Don't that sound crazy to you? Like really think about that. Proving yourself, like how tough you are, how about it you, to another person, to another human being, that when you go to jail, it's more likely ain't gonna do nothing for you. He's more than likely gonna be the one crushing your girl, and he's the one that you're proving yourself to. You might put $20 on your books here and there, but mind you, his life is still going on. He's still getting bills. He still got to take your girl out. He still got to take care of your kids. So therefore, it's gonna get to a point where he's not gonna be able to do nothing for you, but he's gonna still be able to be doing something for your girl. I'm only saying that because nowadays, especially with these YNs, that's what they truly care about. Their girl. So therefore, they niggas is crashing out about that girl. So hey, if you care about that, enough, think about that. When a moment another dude is telling you to go do this, to go prove yourself to him, think about it as you're gonna be in jail and he's gonna be hitting your girl. If that's what you care about, you're gonna be hitting your girl while you're in jail. As soon as you go to jail, or hey, sadly you become unalive, and sadly I've seen it. We probably all just seen it. Your girl, your baby mama, whatever, is getting hollered at by your homies the day you're getting buried.
Whatever you got smoked, right? That's the internet. Boom Gang did crazy shit, especially for his time. He's really like one of the pioneers of doing crazy fucking shit. He was running up in churches, running on store counters, everything. But he completely changed his life around. He was on drugs, he was on this, he was on that, completely changed his life. Now he's a man of God. And all anybody can do is salute that, bro, because the career that he had was only going to go so far. And a lot of the people that were on that ride with him went nowhere. So when it comes to Famous Richard, you can only ride this wave until it goes bad. That graze to the head, whether it was real or not, could have ended his life. At the end of the day, now he's going to federal prison and he's made plenty of enemies dissing on the internet. And it's unfortunate because, society or the internet is fueling the fuckery. The fuckery is putting money in people's pockets. And when they see, oh, he's doing dumb shit and making money, I'm going to do dumb shit and make some money. And it becomes this endless cycle of just
monkey see, monkey do, bro.
We don't have Jerry Springer anymore. You don't need the fucking platform. You just go right on the internet yourself and fucking record it. But this is the outcome. He escaped Chicago only to act up in another city. Pressing the cops, as risky as it was, it was entertaining. But getting into it with gang members in a new city, you might as well have just stayed in Chicago. If you move out the trenches just to move to another area where you gotta carry a Beretta with an extended magazine, and then you're going from Jersey to New York because it takes like 2 seconds, you're just crossing a bridge, but that's interstate commerce. That just became federal because you're taking a gun illegally from one state to another.
Oh,
and neither state can have
crazy.
a 25-round mega fucking zine. So
that's
it's
crazy,
like,
bruh.
Famous
That's
Richard,
crazy, yeah.
He knew what he was doing.
You nigga would have caused a bridge. You would have knew state that's fed up.
The consequences because of that.
That's crazy.
I don't think his career, if he's gonna sit down for 3, 4, 5 years, I don't think his career is gonna be waiting for him. There's gonna be plenty of new hymns. There's gonna be plenty more famous Richards and boot gangs because they keep coming. You know what I mean? There's gonna be new skits and new this and new that. It's a career killer. And it's something that a lot of you young motherfuckers need to look at, because all that clout chasing will end up with some dumb shit happening.
Niggas, it'd be crazy how y'all don't
move out of the hood for a better
bro,
life. You don't move out of the hood to go fuck off in another hood and repeat the shit that's kept your family in the first hood. Otherwise, you should have just stayed there. But I'll keep y'all updated on the case. Like I said, with the feds, it's pretty much said and done. And Famous Richard doesn't have money like that, so don't expect some top flight fucking lawyer. He's gonna sign off, and hopefully his bit ain't too long. But hey, it's 1090J. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Hey, for real though, like, bro, it's fellas, people, ladies, it's time to wake up, bro. It's time to wake up, bro. Like, for real, like, especially like, look at the laws that's being passed right now, bro. Like, they just took away the like, even that they was probably still doing it, but like when it comes to these jobs, like at first it was a law that said no, they can't discriminate, based upon race, religion, and all these other things. Now they can. It's time to pay attention.